Let's talk about sabotage. Welcome guys on my channel, it's Nicole Termin and we are here together to communicate your way to success. Today will be slightly more motivational video than communication video, but you know, I always can drop it to the communication bit because it is about sabotaging yourself. So it is about your kind of internal communication for me, so we are kind of in communication. But I prefer to highlight it, this is more motivational video because it is showing the problem which most people have. And if that makes you feel better, I do have this problem myself as well. So when we think about self-sabotage, we think about three areas. First area is about procrastination. So you know you should do something but you still don't do it. So that's the first area. Second area is about self-medication in sabotage, which I'm not gonna go deeper in. But this means that you hurt yourself, that you overdrink, you oversmoke, you do something to damage yourself pretty much. So this is self-sabotage as well, because if you go in this type of habits, this type of, I don't want to call it habit because that's really bad word to explain it, but if you go to this way of addiction, that's sabotaging yourself and your own abilities, because if you overdrink or overeat, that means that you cannot be 100% of your capacity because you are limiting your ability to do everything. Like when you drink too much, you know, you cannot have valid, like people believe they can have valid conversation, but you really cannot have valid conversation, for example. Or if you overeat, you feel too heavy and you're putting your body more in the sleeping state than in a working state. So there is a lot of behind it, and I really don't want to go deeper in this topic because I never experienced this addiction, so it's hard for me to reflect on it. And there is the third type, which is unfilled dreams. And unfilled dreams is all what you want but you don't have, and you don't have it because pretty much you don't work on it. You don't feel that you don't have it because you don't work on it, you think you don't have it because you don't have it. So I would like to focus on the first one, which is procrastination, and the third one, which is unfulfilled dreams, as I think they are the most common for me. First, what you need to do to get rid of it, because that's what I want to focus in this video, is to make sure you spot it. So to be honest, I'm master in procrastination. I don't feel like you will be better than me in it. Honestly, like I had it even a week ago, wasn't it? I think that was a week ago. I woke up really early, like 7 a.m. and like at 7 a.m. I was ready to work. And I did procrastinate so much recording the video that the first video I produced at 1 p.m. So you could see in these few hours, to be honest, I don't know what I've done. Like I have no idea. The time passed and I was sitting and I was like, oh, I really don't want to do it, but I should do it, you know. But I really like it, and I was just sitting horribly. And this all week for me was a lot about procrastination and excuses why I cannot do something, which I really could do something, and I'm aware of it. So first you need to spot the behavior. The same when you have this about your dreams, about your like goals which you have in the future, which you want to get, but you don't feel you get them. It is all because you don't believe you can have it. And if you start to spot this behavior, so this is not that I cannot. So who told you cannot have something or be someone? No one. So if you spot it first that this behavior is there, it will be first step. The second one is to monitor negative thinking. So every time when you self-sabotage yourself, there is a lot of negative thinking going on. And there is certain things what you do that you stopped doing things for your favor. So for example, I had it really often and I don't like it at all. When I eat sweet, it gives me pleasure at the moment. But I know that an hour later I will feel horrible and I will not be able to concentrate, I would be not that productive anymore, and I'm aware of it. But I still eat them. And it is behavior which is following for like, so I have the habit and I know the things will follow it. and later I'm punishing myself for it, because I should be able to do something, I should be able to have an energy, and I don't have it. And it is again negative thinking start to come to my way, and it's affecting my mental state so strongly. So negative thinking, you need to try to think, okay, my thoughts are not me, my thoughts are there. And negative thinking, it's really tough to get rid of, and I don't feel you can get rid of it fully from your life. I don't feel that. But in self-sabotage, you need to just say, okay, I think this way because I really procrastinate at the moment. I self-sabotage myself, and this is time to move on. And sometimes you will need to repeat this statement 1,000 times, 1,000, till time when you get it and change. Another one is to put your challenge thinking. So if you get this one thought, you need to go deeper. And I always believe when we have I do sometimes this to myself, when I have some negative thinking about me, I start to go deeper in it. I deep dive there. And later I realized, what, that really not make sense. This statement was so stupid. It's like, why I even thought this way? That was so out of my control, and that was so stupid. But you need to go deeper in this thinking. And I always say, if you want to change habit, you need to understand why you want to change it in the first place. And for me, this part, so first you get realization moment, that you start to understand what's going on with you and what reality is. And later we jump in the moment, okay, this is the time to change. But I cannot change if I will not see the proper value what I want to do something instead. So that's for me this challenging thinking later. So why I shouldn't overeat, why I shouldn't procrastinate and waste my time. And later when you feel, like, reflect on it and respond to yourself in the way, okay, this is not according my value is freedom. This time which I'm doing now is not giving me freedom. This all activities that I'm doing now is not giving me totally freedom. It's giving me something opposite, that I feel like I'm in the jail of my own time and my own thinking. So that's the challenging thinking which you need to focus and go towards, to make sure that you will start to go out in the more valid direction to yourself, so you will not punish yourself anymore. And the last one, which is my favorite, you need to create your self-supportive environment / behavior. So what I mean, many times I had excuse that I don't record videos because I need to set up everything. So now I've put this room, which is my working room, working space, in the way that I just need to put a camera on and I need to put light on, and that's it. So I don't need to do anything else. Before I didn't have it, so I needed to redecorate half of the room to make it ready for recording. And that wasn't helpful. It was more time consuming, and that was my excuse that, I need to do so much things before I will sit and record. So that was my building behavior. So there is no excuse for me anymore. There is no way to sabotage, because I just do have everything ready and it's waiting for me. And when you have everything there, it is really bad feeling if you still don't do it, because this is not room fault, it is your fault now. And the same with some beliefs and all other situations. So if you self-sabotage in certain way, that you feel and think about yourself in certain way, you need to do something totally opposite. So if you don't feel confident, dress the most confident outfit which you have, and later look in the mirror, and if your mind is telling you you're not confident today, don't do it. Look at the mirror and say look at me, I'm hell confident today. And that could sound really stupid, like something really simple, how the dress can change, but we spoke about that in the movie, about 3 steps to boost your confidence, that it has the impact. It was just an example to show you that if you cut on your way these all excuses, there will be no other way to do things and stop procrastinating things. And I think in the end of this video, I need to highlight it, that sometimes we will not beat it. Sometimes I have still the time that I am procrastinating so much. But I believe there are times in our life that we just need it, and we just sometimes we just do it because it makes us feel better at the moment, but it doesn't mean you need to do it every day. I have sometimes the days that I do procrastinate so much and I don't think and I don't do anything what I should really do, but it is my moment of, let's say, being lost a moment for a while, and later I'm back on track. And I think in my life, and I strongly believe in it, I need balance in everything. So when I overwork, I need to have time when I'm doing nothing. And if you want me to talk more about this balance in the life, let me know, because this is a topic which I'm really learning and discovering more and more in, and because my personality needs it. This is like literally who I am, so I need to have balance in everything what I do. I think there is a lot of to share what I already discovered. So if you want to know, just let me know down below. I hope this self-sabotage movie did highlight you few bits what you can do, what you shouldn't do, and that it will open your eyes that procrastination is the problem of the society, is not just your problem. And if you don't do something today and you procrastinate so strongly, you don't need to punish yourself for it, but you need to just crack on and go and do what you need to do the next day. And it is sometimes okay. So guys, if you did like the video, I do highly recommend you, you know what, leave the thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Let me help you give more better content, and you help me, that's what I wanted to say, to grow this channel, because without you I'm not existing. So let's grow it together. Kisses, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow.